Hey there, and welcome to Draw Anything and Everything. I'm your artist, Mickey Malarky. You don't always have to color in your pictures. Sometimes leaving them black and white is just as cool. When I was younger, I used to always do it in black and white, but now, when I draw, I love to color it in and just see all the vibrant colors. All you need to do to make a really great picture is to have something to draw on, something to draw with, and a lot of enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm!
Some days, you just know that whatever the imagination box is going to give us, it's going to make an incredible picture. I hope today is no different because I'm having that feeling right now. Let's find out. And here we go. Our first idea is a rowboat. Okay, we've drawn that before. I think we can work with it. Our second idea is, yes! It is something that I know you are going to love. It's juice. Delicious, delicious juice. And our third and final idea for today is, oh boy, it's a bikini. That's like a swimsuit that, well, maybe I'll just show you. This is going to be interesting. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Let's get drawing. Well, I don't know. What are you thinking? How are we going to put these three ideas together? We have a rowboat, juice, and a bikini. Well, I need someone in this picture, and I don't know, who should we draw? I think, you know what I've never drawn? I've never drawn a walrus. So I think I'm going to draw my very first walrus friend. And I have no idea what a walrus looks like. I don't think I've ever seen one in person, so let's just see if this kind of ends up looking like the walrus that I have imagined in my head. I think they have whiskers, don't they? And a nice big, kind of big cheeks like this. And the main thing with a walrus is the tusks, the two big teeth. You know what? That kind of does look like a walrus. I'm very happy already. So whatever happens next, I think we've already accomplished something pretty spectacular. We've drawn a walrus on our first try with no practice. So we have the start of our walrus friend, and a bikini, which is one of our ideas, is a two-piece swimsuit. And usually it doesn't cover up too much, but I'm going to draw our walrus in a bikini, and let's give them, there's so many things, decorating the bikini is going to be a lot of fun. There's the top piece, which comes across like this. We'll have their shoulders come down, one here and one here, and then the bottom piece, oh, I just realized walruses don't have legs, so I guess we're going to have to just kind of have it cover up part of the tail. Why not? There's our bikini, which is the part that I really wanted to make sure we did well, because decorating is going to be so much fun. And I think in this hand, or flipper, I think walruses have flippers, I'm going to draw a fishing pole. And it's going to come down this way, so there is the top of our fishing pole. And if you've ever gone fishing, it is a lot of fun, so I highly recommend it. And then down here we're going to have the rest of the rod, and there's the reel at the end, which is what you use to bring in the fish, so I'm going to draw that in there. There we go. So our walrus friend is feeling quite proud because at the end of this, let's draw a fish. So there is our fish friend, who's just caught and coming up to say hello. We'll assume that our walrus will eventually throw our fish friend back into the lake. But there we go. There is our fish friend. And in the other hand, I'm going to draw our juice. So I'm going to put at the edge, I don't know if you've ever seen this. Have you ever seen this when you've had a drink, that they put an orange slice or some kind of fruit on the edge of your drink? So I'm going to draw one there, and it comes across. Of course, we want to make sure that we have a straw, a reusable straw. let's be clear, right? So we want to protect the environment here. And I'm gonna make this juice really large. And there is our walrus friend kind of hanging on to it down here, right? Nice giant goblet of juice. There we go. And again, we can make this any color we want as well. And with this juice, we can put some ice. Some more ice floating around here, and one more. Let's put one more. Right? There's a whole bunch of ice floating in there in the middle of this drink. And this is the outside. And then we can color the inside any color we want. Are we forgetting anything? Oh, I can't believe I almost forgot it. The rowboat! This is the reason why our walrus friend is fishing, because they are on a rowboat. And this is just a beautiful way that they have chosen to spend their day. See here in the back, I can draw the rest of the tail. I think it looks kind of something like this. Right? And there's the water that's just covering it around. So let's just draw that in there. In terms of the oars, we can just have them sticking out the back here. Right? I didn't draw them as part of the picture originally, so might as well just put it right there. And let's put the second one here also, just so we know that this is a rowboat. They usually have too. Otherwise, you would just be going around in circles and circles. So it's important to have two when you're on a rowboat. And there you go. There is our scene, which is our proud walrus friend posing with the fish they recently caught and a drink on a beautiful, beautiful day. Of course, if we're in nature, we might as well draw some trees. So I'm going to draw some pine trees in the background, just so that we know that this is in the middle of a forest, and this is on the shoreline. There's another tree there, right? See, it's so easy to draw backgrounds. Just with a few shapes, you suddenly have what looks like a forested tree line. You don't have to spend all day long drawing trees, and that's one of the beauty of drawing. Sometimes you can just take a beautiful shortcut. So let's find out what color our walrus friend is. I think I would like, if I can find it, a beautiful maroon. I think that's kind of a walrusy color, don't you? So let's give our walrus friend some marooniness. I think the cheeks I'm going to do a slightly different color. So this is more just for the body. Let's get that belly. And then that tail down here. There we go. There we go. There we go. And one more hand, or arm, or flipper, or whatever they're called in the walrus universe. There we go. All right. We now have our walrus starting to pop. Let's take a second color, maybe this kind of grayish brown for the cheeks. Yeah, that's right. I picked correctly. I think that looks pretty good. And we'll do the nose a dark color there. All right, maybe just a little bit for the tusks so that we can see them. There we go. What color do you want this juice to be? I'm thinking let's go with this bright, brilliant kind of aquamarine color. Right? Let's have it nice and vibrant. And you can mix in some other colors too, like maybe there's some orange in this as well. Right? There we go. And we know that we have an orange up here as well. So let's put that in. And maybe, I feel like it could use just a little bit of red, maybe here at the bottom, right? Sometimes there's cherries and things floating in there, so we can draw a couple of cherries floating in from this drink as well. Looking pretty fun. All right, let's deal with this bathing suit. I want to start with a nice yellow, right? It's one of the cool things about bathing suits. You can have any print, any pattern, any color, and what is better than a nice traditional polka dot yellow bikini? There was a song about that once, and so let's honor that song by drawing our yellow polka dot bikini. There it is. Beautiful, beautiful. Now we can also see why our walrus friend is feeling so proud and happy. There is a lot of greenery that we're going to have to deal with, so I'm just going to take a green pencil and I'm just going to go really quick once over, because this way we'll have our whole background, and I think the background will really tie the picture together when you can see all the green, But of course, if you just did it in one color, it would look a little easy. I think we're going to take a second green. A slightly darker green, and mix it in there, and we'll see if that gives it a little bit more of that foresty look. I think it does. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Just a little bit. See, just a little bit of color can really change up and make it feel like a forest. And to really round it home, oh, I have an even darker green. Amazing. I'm just going to put that one in there as well. And we can see that this is now starting to really shape up as a beautiful, beautiful forest. Okay, so rowboat, why don't we go with my favorite grayish blue, right? I think you knew this was coming. I like using this this color as much as I can. There we go. And for the water, we're going to go with a nice blue here, this kind of sea, ocean, lake blue, whatever you want to call it. There we go. And we can also use the same color for the sky, because why not? We can do anything we want. And we're finally down to our fish. Our fish can be any color we want as well. So why don't we make our fish kind of, let's have a purple fish. You ever seen a purple fish before? Well, if you haven't, you're about to see one now. There it is, our purple fish. And maybe that's why we're taking a picture of it, because you just don't see purple fish that often. You can give the fins and the mouth just a little bit of blue as well, just to make it a really vibrant, colorful fish. There we go. The oars, let's give it this kind of tan color, just so that we have it. I once got scolded for calling a paddle an oar, and an oar a paddle. Now I know the difference, and I'll try not to make that mistake again in the future. And this is the final touch. And we now have our boat completed. All right, I think we made a pretty fun picture for today. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a good time out on the water. Well, I don't know about you, but this picture makes me really happy. I mean, we have so many things going on, but look at how proud and how fun our walrus friend is with their fish, their drink, and a beautiful day out in nature. Thank you so much. I love drawing with you as always, and I'll see you again next time. Take care now.